Howdy folks, welcome to episode 24. We're going to go ahead and I think we're going to try building from this end and see what we can do. And what I think we're going to try to do is instead of going across this huge chasm here, that is this one here, instead of going across this way, what we're going to do is we're going to follow this along the level and try to follow along the side of the hill here, and we're going to come up this side if we can. We'll just see how it's going to look. And I think one of the things I want to do here maybe is we're going to try changing this here. We're going to put in a switch to the left. See if we can get this to... That's kind of odd, isn't it? Shouldn't it be giving me a link here? That's weird. It wants to link on the other end, but not on this one. That's kind of bizarre. Okay, that's weird. Alright, let's try demolishing rails. We're going to try this again. We're going to switch left. Why is it not letting me... It's not giving me the... Why is it showing me a switch button there? That's weird. Okay, so if I go like this... Then it lets me, it gives me a link here. And if I go there, but if I go here, it won't link. That is weird. Oh, you know what? Let me try this. It's because it's the direction. Duh. Yeah, there we go. I knew that. I was just testing you. Alright. And is that going to give me room to get through there? See, it almost seems like I need to be turned this way a little bit more. A couple more degrees, right? So let's, whoops, drink. All right, we're gonna try this. We're gonna go switch left, and we're gonna go a couple degrees further here. I'm kind of wondering if we go straight instead. I think that's what we'll do. We're gonna go switch right. And we're going to do that instead. Is that going to be too sharp? I think that's going to be too sharp, but we're going to get rid of this and this and this stuff here. This stuff doesn't need to be here. Alright, so we're going to try... Honestly, I think we just need to move this. So, let's go like... Let's get rid of this, and we're going to have it pointing a little bit more the other way. Okay, so we're going to go like this. We're going to do wall. And we're going to go like this. We're going to set up the wall to be facing... We want it to be facing this way. Right? And then we want it to come off here. And obviously we don't want it to be like that. We want it to be pointing at there. Like that. A little bit farther back. How's that look? Yeah, see, that looks good. Alright, can we place it? Yeah, good. I was going to say it's going to suck if we can't place it there. Alright, so now let's see if we can get this to happen here. We're going to put in a switch that goes to the right. And then we're going to get this connected here. I think we're going to need the double height. Whoops. Try that again. Alright, so yeah, we're going to get this going today and make our return loop here if we can. So we're going to go like this, and we're going to see what kind of angle we need in order to stay within these bounds and still be reasonable, right? So we're going to go like this. Where's our end corner? There we go. Alright, so that's 30. It looks like 60 is not going to make it. Whoops. 50. 50 is not going to be enough. There, 40. Okay. So it looks like we're going to have to do something like 40. So we'll try this. See if we can go like this. Alright, so let's see how that looks now. So we're going to come in here. Yeah, that should be okay. We could probably even make that... Let's try 45 and see. Because this seems a little bit sharper than I'd like it to be. So let's try 45. We're going to go like 45. And see if that... See, that's going to get us a little bit better of an angle. So we'll try that. See, and then I think we'll try that. Okay, so we'll keep that there. Looks like we can do that without going up any hills or anything. Okay, so we'll get rid of these two. If it'll let me. There we go, there's one. Okay, so we're gonna go along this way. Whenever I get into the shade of the mountains here, it always makes me feel like we're gonna do some kind of nighttime thing or something. We're gonna go back to... We're gonna go back to... Oh, that's why. Okay. We're gonna go back to the to this type of track. All right, and we'll see if we can keep it at 0%. And we're probably gonna need to see. We're gonna need to travel along the scooch along the side of the mountain here, which is fine. And we're gonna put a wall here. And then we're also going to have to get rid of the whatchamacallits here. We're going to have to get rid of the trees. Okay, so let's get some turn made here. We're probably going to have to put a bridge. Yeah. Whoops. I think a bridge will be appropriate here. So we're going to go like this. We're going to switch to this bridge. And then we're going to go over this little chasm here and see if we can get to, whoops, to right here. We're going to try to keep this level. We'll see where we need to meet up with our level or not. But yeah, we'll try to keep this level for right now. There we go. And then that should be able to... should be able to get us the rest of the way to this. Whoops. Is that going to come out? Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, cool. That's going to keep us at our level. And even do something like this. There we go. All right, so now we need to get our rail back. And we'll see if we can stick around this. Okay, we're going to need the wall for this, aren't we? Yep, we're going to need the wall. Okay. So we're going to go with wall. We might have to turn this a little bit more. We'll see. That seems like it needs to turn more. Yeah, let's do that now before we even get dependent on the other thing. So let's go like, it was back here, wasn't it? Bridges. Where's our link? There it is. Okay, so this is going to come out here, and then we're going to go more this way. Because we want to be pointing over at that. There we go. See how that looks. Yeah, that's much better. All right. And then we can put our wall here. Because otherwise our, whatchamacallit, the dirt's going to try to come out the side of the mountain, and it's going to look stupid if we don't do that. So we're going to keep the wall here. Maybe get... Yeah, we'll leave that straight. Mostly. And then we can start to come back to a bridge here, I think. Let's go like this. I don't know, we might not need a bridge. But yeah, I think, yeah, okay. Let's go like this. We're gonna do this bridge, fireproof red. We're gonna try to use the fireproof red this time. And we need to get around this corner here is where we need to get. See, we're almost to that thingy. So we just need to get this curved a little bit more this way. I can't see it. That looks good. All right. Can we get up there? I don't think we're going to be able to get up there. Let's see. This is where you need like the insta teleport thing, right? So we're going to get up here. And then, yeah, we should be able to... Okay. See, this is going to connect. Is that going to make it... See, it's not going to make it red, is it? Let me double check. I just want to connect this and see. No, it's not going to do it. I think the ground is too low where we're at. It's not letting the ground go underneath it. I don't know. Let me check that one more time. Bridges, because I think it might have been the angle. Let's see. See if we can get this to come out this way. Can we get that to go up there? We need to hit that. Stupid. Okay. We're going to go like this. Where are we? We're going to teleport up here. There we go. All right, let's see how this looks. Is that going to let us put it? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, so what angle do we want on this? Yeah, we want about like that. Okay. Try that. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, that is really close on the tracks. I think we'll make it. We're going to have to run a... You know what? That's a really sharp turn anyway. Let's try that again. And we're going to try to come out a little bit farther this way. There. Nope. It's not going to let me do it, is it? Okay. Let's try that again. And we need to, every time, if we're going to do the fireproof red, we need to pick it every single time. Which, for right now, it's fine. Alright. It's an interim solution, but... Okay, and then we're going to go... See, we don't want to try to turn too much, because we are going to end up turning too sharp. There. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I don't want to see this other one is such way sharper turn. Okay, so we're going to go back to our... And you have to scroll down, too, because it doesn't fit in the window. It's a lot of extra clicks just to get that thing in there, isn't it? Okay, what is our angle here? We're going to try to come up to this. If we can. Like this. Is it going to let me? I don't think it's going to let me. Nope. Okay. So we're going to want to stick along this then more. Okay. That's fine. We're going to try to stick along this ledge here. So we're going to want to go at this angle. And let's see if we can, how close we can get this to the edge here. There we go. And is that... It's going to be a little precarious, but yeah, I think we can probably even fix that a little bit. And we're probably going to want to put the railing on the other side. So we'll probably want to like go through and take out one segment at a time and relay it in the opposite direction, if you know what I mean. And that's going to come down to here. Cool. All right. How's that look? I think that looks pretty good. Now we should be able to do, I think there's just one last segment. We'll get us back onto level ground here. Oh, I need to do the fireproof red again. All right. Fireproof red. There we go. It's fireproof because it's already oxidized, right? All right. And then we're going to head, let's see, this way. We want to head basically north, which I think is going to be 90 on this. Yeah. So let's see if we can get this to go like this. And then we should be able to just handle our regular track now. And it looks like we're going to need to go uphill a little bit, maybe? No, actually it looks like we're going to be on level ground. Okay, before we do this, we're going to go into the options and we're going to change the graphics to foliage. Oops. Back. Back. Continue. Okay. Get that foliage out of there so we can see better. You can see if we're hitting any rocks or anything like that too, because it'll hide under the grass. You've seen that before, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right. We're going to get going north. Let's check our map. Oops. Yeah, see, that's the direction we want to face. Is we want to go north from here. And where's our other track? Yeah, see, we want to go pretty much north, and we want to go right across this little area right here. So not completely north. Maybe like this. Let's see. Because we're going to go across this chasm first. So I think we're going to want to go, let's double check here. We're going to want it to be, yeah, we're going to want to go across that. So we're going to want it to be facing that way. If you see there. So we're going to go like this. We're going to connect this here, and then we're going to go across with a bridge. So this is going to come up. Let's double check this segment of track that it's not under the ground anywhere. Okay. Nope, we're good on that. All right. This is almost like the normal route to the iron mine in the default map, and I think we might have to lay here. Let's go like this. There. We might have to put stuff underneath here. I think we're going to have to put stuff underneath here. Yeah, we're going to have to put embankment. Okay, so let's go embankment 3. And we're going to stay at this angle. And we're going to go like this. And we're going to go across. And I don't think it's going to let me go across here, is it? It's not going to let me lay the embankment. Nope. Okay. This is the part where it becomes challenging. All right. Teleport here. All right, so we're going to want to start here. We're going to want to lay embankment 3. I'm kind of curious if the wall would do it too. But I think the wall's going to be harder to remove. So let's see if we can get this across here. It's still not going to let me do it. Okay. I just need to get it low enough. And let's go like this. I'm going to try it that way. It's still not low enough. Let's try again. Is that going to go? It's still not going to go. How? What if I put a bridge? Can I put a bridge on top of a bridge? Let's try that. Let's try this. There. Now, can we put a bridge on top of that? Yes. Okay, good. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to leave the bridges here. And then we're going to do... Is that going to... Yeah, we'll connect this. And then this one. Okay. Let's get these trees out of the way too, just so we can see what we're doing here. My plan is to get those trees out of the way when we, with the, whatchamacallit. I want to use the, I'm going to need to teleport anyway. Yeah, my plan is to get those trees out of the way with the save editor instead. But I just like to be able to see. Okay, so we're going to go like this. We're going to put our bridge across. And let's see where that lands. That lands pretty high, doesn't it? Okay. We can maybe have that come this way. Let's see. We're going to go circle mode. How does that look? That looks pretty good, but it's not going to let me lay it there. Okay, well, we have to make it straight then. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we've got our bridge coming across here. Yeah, see, we're getting close. We're getting really close. So I think we're going to have to... We're going to have to come down. So that's about over here. Let's rotate this. And let's see what we've got as far as height. Oh man, we're within a couple feet. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. All right, cool. So we won't need much more as far as that goes. So I think what we can do is I think we can make this bridge a little bit less long. We're going to demolish this bridge. We're going to remake it. Let's do that one more time. And we're going to make it come lower. Or not as far, I mean. Not lower, but shorter. So let's try this again. We're going to go like this. And we're going to come down here. And we're going to make the bridge stop right there. That's perfect. Okay, so now we should be able to start curving stuff. So we're going to go bridge, get a link. There we go. All right, and then we're going to take off that. And we'll get this lined up here. So we want it to pretty much come this way. We want it to curve in like this smoothly. Let's see how that looks. That's a nice smooth curve. And then we're going to come in with wall and see if we can get a wall to connect over here somewhere. Let's see if we can get that to connect right here on the end of this. Let's see how that looks. That doesn't go through the ground or anything? It does not go through the ground. All right, cool. That's way better. I'm glad we I'm glad we stopped this episode last time in order to do that. So, in order to recalculate and stuff. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna run back through, and we're just gonna log as we go. I don't know. I really should just use a save editor. Let's do that. We're gonna run through this. I'm not gonna cut all the logs by hand here. We do need to get rid of this other bridge down here, the one that's way down here. See, that was so close too. Look, you don't even have to come that far off the ground. All right, let's go like this. And we're going to check out, make sure everything lines up, looks good, all that. I think this was the piece that we really want to redo, because this comes out way too, yeah, I don't know. That doesn't look that bad now that I look at it again. And then this piece here, the best part is it's all level too. This looks a little sharp, but it's not too bad, honestly. Okay. No, I think we're going to try it as is then. So what I'm going to do is we're going to save the game, and I'm going to go into the Buggy Exchange editor, and I'm going to take out the trees. I'm going to do the auto tree removal. So I will be right back in just a minute. All right, it's been a while since I've had this on the series, so for people who are new and don't know what I'm talking about when I say Buggy Exchange, this is the program. We can actually maximize this too, but it doesn't actually make the thing bigger. But anyway, so here's the track we just laid. And so what we want to do is we want to go into, you can see the trees here. You can see how many trees have been removed. But yeah, because we thinned them out. But if we go to a 7 or 8 meter, 10 meters, fine. We're going to go auto tree, and it's going to remove all of these. So if we go like this, and it doesn't take very long. And there you go. And it's got all of our trees removed. You can see the different types of track. You can see the different grades and everything. So there you go. Let's go like this. We're going to save it to slot 4, and we're going to save map file. All right, so I'll meet you back in the game. All right, we're back, and I think before we continue, I think we're going to replace these segments one at a time. So we're going to go to these, fireproof red, and we're going to lay them this direction. I need to remove the other one first, I think, but let's see. Should be able to just place this here. Okay. And then I think we can just demolish by hitting that. Yeah, see? Now it'll do it. All right, cool. So you know what? Before we do that too, we're going to go to, let's see. There we go. We're going to go back to here and put some, we're going to put some fuel in. Yeah, we're going to fuel this up because it's going to be cold by the time, you know what I mean? It's obviously going to be cold by now. Yep, see? So we're going to put in some fuel. There. All right. Now we should be able to run that once we get there. So we're going to go back to, was it here? Yeah, it's here. All right, and I think we can just lay our track, go like this. We can just lay our track and then delete it on the way back. And that is right here, isn't it? Yep. Cool. And demolish rails, that one. And then we can go like this. I'm afraid I'm going to get into like autopilot mode, and I'm totally going to accidentally like delete something. There we go. Is it right there? There we go. I'm going to delete the wrong thing. You know? All right. I'm going to delete this one, and then I'm going to like go delete the next one before I lay the track down or whatever. All right. Anyway, I think this is the last segment, or is this second to last? Okay, second to last. Let's see. We almost want to put this out a little bit farther. Whoops. Let's go like this. Okay, so we want it to be about there, but we want it to be a little bit wider. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this out a little bit wider. Let's see if that'll... I don't know, it still seems a little... sharp right here. No, that's not super horrible. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna do one more here. Bridges, fireproof red, and we're gonna lay this segment from here to wherever the next one connects. There we go. Is it gonna let me? There we go. Okay. It almost felt like it was not gonna let me. So let's see if we can get rid of these. Was there one more up here? Yeah, there's one more up here. There. That's much better. This is still a little bit sharp. A little bit, but it's not nearly as bad as the other. Okay. It's not nearly as bad as that was. Okay. And then the rest of that, that's the big bridge, right? Yeah, that's the big bridge. Okay. The steel bridge. I'm wondering if we can get this fireproof red across this. Let's try it and see if we can do it. Because I'd rather have the fireproof red. Consistent look. See if we can get this to happen. Oh, there was a segment right there, wasn't there? And then we're going to do one more. Fireproof red. Because we're still waiting for our thing to steam up, our engine to warm up. Okay, and then that should just be connecting there. See, I don't think it's going to let me because that's why we weren't able to do it last time either. Because this is too tall. There's like a section that's just barely too tall or something. Okay. So we're going to leave, you know, I think you could probably even leave both of those in there. But I think we're going to take out this one. And we'll hope that the cars don't hit on that. They shouldn't hit on that. And we're going to double check this end here. Oh, it looks good. It looks good. So yeah, what we're going to end up doing is we'll just come down here, and we come down here head first, which is awesome. And then we can back the cars in to unload them. So, and you know, the other thing is remember on the other end, we couldn't do 10 cars because the cars wouldn't go that far. And so we're going to have to do the same thing here. All right, we're going to teleport here. We're going to open controls. We're going to go like this. We're going to make sure our switch is set. Yep, our switch is set. Okay, cool. So let's jump in the engine here. There we go. All right, and we should be good to go. So I don't think we have any brakes set or anything like that. Yep, our boiler pressure is up. Cool. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Let's shrink this down, way down. There we go. Awesome. Now we get to test out our new track, see how that works. We're going to shrink that down. We'll bring this over here. Now this is all level ground, so we should be able to just go at a fairly consistent whatever percentage here. As far as the regulator, we should be able to just keep a constant regulator and not have to worry about doing all the brakes and all that stuff. Going up and down this. We may or may not need to slow down for a couple corners. I think we'll probably want to slow down. Even if we don't necessarily need to, we'll probably want to. Right? Okay. I don't know, there might be a slight hill there, because I think we only had to come up a couple feet though, so there might be a very small percentage grade. But if you saw in the Buggy Exchange, all the white ones are within 0.5, I think. I think that's what it was. So, yeah, those are all the flat grades. We missed a spot there. We can take that out later. Not a big deal. Cool. So this looks like this is going to keep us at a nice steady speed here. It feels like we're speeding up. Yeah, we are. Okay. Slow down a little bit here. Is it just me, or does it look like the wheels are going backwards? Oh, did I click there? That's why. I clicked there. Apparently I clicked down here and it sent it to 0. Okay. That's fine, because we're going to want to slow down a little bit for this corner anyway. We're going to take this corner a little bit slow. There we go. or curve, whichever it is. I don't remember whether it's a curve or a corner. Now I just remember that there is a correct term and that I keep using it wrong. So I'll just use curve half the time and corner the other half time. That way at least I'm only wrong half the time. That makes everybody happy, right? Alright. Let's bring this over here. We should be okay at 12 going around this. I don't think this one is too sharp. Yeah, see, it's not too bad. It's this section right here that it wants to, yeah. It does look a little sharp, doesn't it? Okay. That's a nice short little run, too. It's the perfect length. It's not like 20 minutes long, but it's not like, you know, as soon as you get up to speed, you got to stop kind of thing either. Alright, and let's check out. Okay, good. I'm like that little foot plate. That little foot plate's gonna dislodge the whole train, right? All right. And then we're gonna slow down again for this corner. Whoops. There we go. Okay, you can take the brakes off now. Thank you. All right. The texture on there has a little problem. It's having a slight problem. That something's up with that shader. Anyway, all right. So then we just need to come around here, and I think we can get. Then we'll see how many of those we can get. We'll see, because what we might need to do is we might need to offload the first three, and then bring them back and stick them on this track, and then go back with the next three. So we'll see how that works. But it looks like the right amount. So let's get this down here so we can see. And we can hit the brakes and flip the switch and all that stuff once it's up there. Alright, and there we go. We're going to flip this switch. And then we're going to go backwards. You can do it. There we go. I think there's a slight hill there. There we go. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump off the train here. Or we can stand on this, one or the other. I think we're going to stand over here and watch the train come in. We're going to stand over here and watch the train. So we're going to get this out of the way. Like that. There we go. And then we should be able to... I think we can get 2 of these on here at a time. We'll see. Current speed 2.8. Like I said, this is gonna be Friday's episode. I'm actually recording this on Tuesday, but this is gonna be Friday's episode, and we're going to get our coal set up so that, you know, we can have an absolute ton of coal. We want to like fill this thing up. So we're also gonna go get rails after this, I think. All right. So we should be able to. Is it? It's not going to go. Okay. I'm like, it's not going to go that far forward, is it? So there's 1, 2, 3. Okay. So how many coal do we have right now? We have 20 out of 750. Okay. So we can make more. We can definitely make more. All right. And let's go like. Can we? Is that gonna take? I think that's gonna take. Let's try it. Yep. All right, cool. So we can do 2 of them. Awesome. We're gonna go like this. We should be able to get at least 4 of these. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna start going up a hill here. See, these are going to start, the ones in the back are going to start going up a hill. So it is going to require some effort here. There we go. There's that one. And we're not even going to try. We're not even going to try to get two at a time here, because this is going to start to get tricky. Let's see what we've got here. So if we do this and we move this out of the way. Whoops. Move this out of the way. Now let's see if we can push these. I think, yeah, I think we're going to end up having to let's see. We'll figure it out. I don't think we're going to be able to get two more cars up here. Maybe. It's going to be close. We're going to try. Alright, so reverse. And a little bit more. Alright. Yeah, see, I think we're going to actually have room. So, see if we can do it. And I think, yeah, I think we're going to have room because we don't have to come back a full car length. And see, we do have an actual car length there. Cool. Okay. So we'll see if we can do it. We just need to get this level with the thing. So we're going to go like this. We're going to keep the regulator on, and then we're going to bring the brakes down. See if that gets us there. A little bit more. Oh, see, it is going to let us. Okay. It's going to let us creep backwards here. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to take the regulator off just a little bit. Okay, let's get these unloaded quickly. Alright, cool. And then we should be able to take that off, go forward, and we're going to let the brakes off here in a second. And we're going to go to the right. Yep, we're going to take off out of here to the right. So let's go like this. That should get us moving. We've got 200 coal now. See, we're getting low on rails again. We still have 0 beams. We're back down to 0 beams, and we still have 8 rails. Okay, but we're going to make another rails. We're going to make another run of rails right now. First. So we're going to go this way. And we do need to make sure that we don't go super fast around this big corner in the middle. So slow that down to like 8%. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's make sure our switches are going to take us where we want to go. That one. That one, that one. This one's going to take us to that way. There we go. Alright, I think we are good on all the switches. So we just need to make sure we don't run into this giant curve here. This curve that's coming up. This one. So we're gonna hit the not the brakes, but yeah. We're gonna slow down for this curve. Alright. And we're going to go slowly. We have not gone around this curve with this engine. You can do it. Come on. I'm trying to get up into the thing. There. Okay. Much better. Alright. I was trying to get up into the man, the whole thing is lighting up. The text and the the little stacks up there. Yeah, I was trying to get into the tender. There we go. Okay, so now we can move. Now we're good. We can go. I think we can pretty much not floor it, but yeah, we can go full speed the rest of the way. There we go. Whoops. Oh, it did lose him. It lost him. It lost him. Oh, yeah, it lost him. All right. Let's see here. I think we're just going to have to do it. We're going to have to bite the bullet and put these back on. Well, at least we're on level ground. I'm not sure why that's a good thing. Re-rail. Right here. And re-rail this one. And then that one's already on the tracks. And re-rail. We barely went over 22. We barely went over 22. Can I get onto the tracks there? Can I get underneath? There we go. Is it gonna let me? There we go. All right. Okay, so let's get back up here. Whoops. We're gonna put clip. The brakes are off. We'll put a clip on the front. Brakes are off. Clip on the front. Brakes are off. And then we're gonna put a clip on the front, and the brakes should be on this one. There we go. Okay, so then, whoops, drink. We're back to that. I'm hitting escape instead of F1. All right, so we're going to go reverse. And is it going to go? Why is it not going? There we go. We're going to go up to 4 or 5, whatever it is, right? Bring this up. There we go. 4.8. Yep, it's going to do fine just on its own. 4.5. All right. So we're going to come up here. And we're going to go like this. And then we're going to go like this. And then we're going to go like this. And nice. All right. 0. Okay, let's try this again. Going forward. Let's try to stay under 22 this time, right? All right. There we go. I think it was like 18 or so percent. Yeah, 20%. Okay. There we go. You can see a little bit better now. Much better. See what we can do as far as 18. All right, we'll stay about there. I think we should be fine. 24% on the regulator, because the rest of this is pretty smooth track too. We just, you know, it's not that the instant your speed crosses 22 that you're dead. It's just that 22 is the you know, the threshold where the risk of derailing becomes substantial. It's not like at 21.9 there's 0% chance of derailing is the point. If you know, at 21.9 you still, if the top speed is 22, you can still derail at 21.9. It's just, you know, slightly less likely that at 20. It's just that's the point where the risk becomes less tolerable or whatever. You know, you got to draw a line somewhere, kind of thing. So that's what that is. That's all that is. It's not like, you know, and then it's not like at 23 you're magically, we've had them up to 24, 25 without derailing. So, you know, it's just that you're more likely for the random. It's more likely for the random things because that max speed that's listed on here, that's just a number that's just a display there. It's not like the code goes, oh, you're going over 23, fly off the track on purpose, you know, because people keep saying that increase the max speed, and it's like it's not a matter of telling it that it is allowed to go faster. It's not a matter of permission. It's just that's what the physics can handle before, you know, the time between frames when the wheels are bouncing off and stuff that, you know, that it hits or whatever is all that is. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna get some whatchamacallit here. It's rails, right? It is rails. The coal mine uses rails, obviously, because they're making little mine carts. They're using their rails for the mine carts. Okay, so we're going uphill here. Let's give it some juice. There we go. Looks like that'll keep us going. Fairly decent speed. Really wish they had the bell on there. That would be kind of cool. And the sander, for that matter. It'd be nice if you could set all the sanders. Alright. So, yeah, we're going to go up and get the rails, and I think that's going to chew up our time. So, and I think you can... Is the rails the one you can put 3 per, or is it 9 per on the rails? I don't remember. I think the raw iron is 3 and the rails are like 9 or 10. So... we're going to end up with an absolute ton of rails, aren't we? And they don't use that many per thing, but I don't think they go anywhere else, do they? We're going to have to check and see. We're going to have to check and see if the rails go anywhere else. And we don't have any... Oh, we do have a way to turn around. We have a Y here. Okay. Never mind. We can actually use this to turn around. Alright, we're going to speed up on this because we got to go up this little hill here. And yeah, that little switch that we just went past is where we're going to turn around. We're going to go back that way and then do the Y so that we can head back head first. Alright, so let's get up here. The rails are over here. We're going to get this pulled up here. Yeah, see, we need some more steam to get in here. There we go. Gotta find how much steam we need to get up this little hill. There we go. It's tough because it's not level. Alright. And yeah, we're going to check and see where all the other rails go. Just because we might not want to... we might not want to load all 6 of these cars with rails. We'll check it out first. Because I just know the rails go to the coal mine. I don't remember if they go anywhere else. Alright, is that going to be... Yeah, let's get up a little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. A little bit more, come on. It's 0. Okay, thank you. Alright, so there's our thing. We have, how many of these? Yeah, we've got a ton of them. Okay, we're going to bring these. We're going to let those load. And we're going to check out the map while those are loading. So we're going to go down here. And so the coal mine uses how many? Uses 8. It uses 60. And then I don't remember what this uses. Does this use... Okay, it doesn't use rails. What else is there? The refinery doesn't use rails. I don't think. It uses steel pipes. Yeah, I don't think anybody else uses the rails. coal mine is the ironworks. What about the ironworks? Where's our ironworks here? Nope, that just uses the raw iron. Yeah, there's nobody else that uses the rails. So we might as well just load them all on. And let them, you know, let them take all of them. Because we have 6 cars, we might as well load all 6 of them. Alright, cool. So I'm going to do that, and that's going to be it for episode 24. Join me in episode 25. Hopefully we'll have the coal update for that. And I might do a 24.5 where we pull all these back to the coal mine just to fill it all up. But yeah, that's going to be it for episode 24. Join me in episode 25, and we'll see you then. Later.